Complete. Nerve. Authority.
Pixel perfect day now. Cherry blossoms blooming in a high-res stream. Living out a perfect animated dream. Winding dirt path is a render I adore. Walking to the future, always wanting more. Pagoda by the pond, yeah, the vibe is so serene. Cut against the skyline, it's a neon-tinted scene. We're living in a static glitch simulation. Lost inside this loop of digital sensation. Every frame a new surprise. Ooh, see the data in our eyes. Yeah. It's a pixel perfect paradise. Living once, not living twice. Binary code in the afternoon glow. Best sequence in the world that I know. A pixel perfect paradise. A pixel perfect paradise.
What is up, people? We are happy to be back after that week off. Not sure if that's going to be a running thing with us, but hey, we're here now. We got a lot for you on tonight's show. A couple of articles from Crunchyroll, an article from Disney Plus. Anime Mojo got an article on why a certain legit streaming service shut down back in May, and if they plan to come back or not. And, well, there's rumors of My Hero coming back too, so we'll see. So grab your pocky, grab your ramen, grab your soju, grab any type of beverage if you don't have to work the next day like me. Because guess what? It is anime time. Where's my intro button? What is up? How y'all doing? Dizzle Boy here.
I'm Ty.
And Kuma was here, but he's working with some tech. It ain't an anime time episode if we don't have technical difficulties, right? Anyway, welcome to the show. We're happy that you decided to join us. You could be doing anything else in the world on a Wednesday night, but you decided to come with us and hang. There he is.
Yo, what I miss?
Not much. Just the basic premise of what we do. Just starting off going like, "Welcome to Anime Time." I'm Dizzle.
Let me just start off with the yeah. What's going on, people?
I miss y'all. You know that?
Your hair do look a bit awkward with that haircut, though. No offense.
Fuck you.
I like that. You almost look like nothing. I said no offense. You can keep it off. I just think of whenever when I look at your head with a haircut like that, I think of
I can't help it. I have an awkward shaped head. This is what happens when you play hockey and you fall off stuff.
You have the head of like a crackhead, and there's something that's at the corner stuff.
You know what?
No, that didn't mean offense. I didn't offend. Didn't mean to offend you. Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
Here comes the wig. Oh,
Uh, here we go.
I mean hat.
the only hat that I have that's my own merch.
For what it's worth, I'm bald headed, so I mean,
I gotta keep my real hair short so my wigs can fit.
I'm gonna be glad when December hit, my hair starts growing back.
so what are we playing? What have we been watching lately?
Yeah, what have y'all been watching?
Well, who want to start us off?
I'll let you go first, Kuma.
Well, I took a bit of a break from One Piece, but I'm pretty much on 7 episodes from being caught up currently. Uh, um, I'm trying to finish the second season of Goblin Slayer. I am also I've been looking, trying to find the new season of 100 Girlfriends that really, 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 really love you. And so I can see these new harem interests, because I finished the second season, and let me just tell you, the second season. Some thing is though, the only one part of that harem that throws me off is the fact that one of the girls' mom is part of the harem.
I mean, why not? Mamas can get it too.
The problem being is literally it's your kid's boyfriend first, and then you fall in love with him, and then you're part of it, and now they both go to the same school. She goes to the school as the school superintendent. Just
So she's a cougar?
to the fullest. But once you go past school etiquette, and it gets into gooner bait stuff, and it's like, okay, ma'am, you're like prime example. One of the episodes, right? The eldest mom took a drug for one of the girls' mates. She was a scientist, and it was a drug based off her hair reacting to her mindset. Guess what happened to her hair? Guess what happened to her
I
hair?
got nothing.
It took
I got nothing.
it took over the whole it took up the whole planet. Well, guess what's always on her mind?
What?
Tentacle porn. Well, corn.
The hair.
So it's like, yeah, it turns into a whole hentai where all the girls get captured.
So the hair turned into
That sounds so
dreadlocks,
creepy.
then it just started wrapping up people.
Yep. The hair turned into to tentacles pretty much, and just pretty much to overtook the whole world.
That
It's
is
funny
bizarre.
that this is not on Ocean Vale, but the what about the love meter is broken is on Ocean Vale.
That, and also her maid is in love. It's part of the harem as well. So it's like it's
Anybody can get it.
it's cringy, but at the same time it's funny because it makes fun of things like meta jokes, and also it's fun of its own. It makes fun of its own fourth wall breaks and cringe to the point where it's still watchable, and I'm like, okay. I'm trying to think anything else I watch. Oh yeah, just watch reruns of Rama, hoping mostly shampoo scenes, hoping that we get more Rama when happened in the season 3 trailer came out, and I am intrigued. Pass it on to you, Ty.
Well, aside from watching another episode of Thunder 3 yesterday. Well, some problems I'd like to explain. Well, for one thing, I was on Pluto TV yesterday, and I was like, there was the kids section, and there was a bar where Nickelodeon shows like Rugrats usually are, and there was nothing there, nothing available information. And then I was surprised to see what was on, and guess what show was on?
What?
All Real Monsters.
On Tubi?
No, Pluto.
Damn it!
I was surprised, like, oh my gosh, is that All Real Monsters? And they showed Angry Beavers too, but I didn't watch much of Angry Beavers. I just watched some of All Real Monsters.
I mean, that's what you said, Pluto TV.
Yeah.
Oh, Pluto TV shows like reruns of all kinds of stuff. It's like a variety network almost.
I know. I didn't expect All Real Monsters and Angry Beavers to be on there.
Yeah, they show that. They show Degrassi. They show Yu-Gi-Oh. They show One Piece.
And I told my grandma about All Real Monsters and how it was made by the same people that made Rugrats. And I went through the characters. Ickis, Crumb. Like, she thinks Crumb might have some problems just because he's a Caucasian-toned monster who holds his eyes in his hands. And I told her about Ablina being voiced by the same person that did the voice for Chucky on Rugrats. And she was kind of disturbed with the fact that one of Ablina's ways of scaring people is like pulling her guts out through her mouth, like reaching down inside her mouth and then pulling out her gut.
Okay, look. All Real Monsters is basically just like a kiddie version of
Monsters Inc.
No, because that's just a kiddie version of All Real Monsters. Except they're not scaring for power. They're just scaring for the love of the game.
Well, what show are you going to say?
Before I get into my show, since you brought up All Real Monsters, back at the end of June, my girlfriend gave me a birthday gift, and it was like a mystery box full of playing cards. And amongst two of those decks, I got two Nickelodeon themed decks. So I got Hey Arnold and Ren and Stimpy by Fontaine Playing Cards. They are really dope, and they handle
no way.
Yeah, they got more because the ones I wanted, because I wanted the Hey Arnold deck, but I wanted the Rugrats and the All Real Monsters deck.
Oh yeah.
But they also got like Rocco's Modern Life and Wild Thornberries.
Although, if you're a fan of Ren and Stimpy and shows like that, do not watch Adult Party Cartoon.
That was already an adult cartoon to begin with.
I mean, the adult spinoff on Spike TV.
No. Ren and Stimpy was already an adult-themed cartoon.
I mean, remember, don't whiz on the.
It didn't have cussing though. Like original Ren and Stimpy didn't really have too much cussing.
Nah, it didn't have too much cussing. It just had everything else.
But in my opinion,
like, don't you remember? Don't whiz on the electric fence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
That's hilarious.
Powdered Toast Man was caked up.
Like, what show I would consider being slightly close to an adult cartoon? Season 1 of Rugrats, because it has that just has that style, like that vibe, where it almost feels like it should be a bit of an adult cartoon, but only season 1.
Nah, season 1 had like a lot of jokes that were for adults if they watched the show with their kids. It was trying to do the same. Well, it wasn't trying to do the same thing like old school Hanna-Barbera cartoons did, where they packed in a bunch of adult jokes, but it was still like primarily for children.
You're talking about like all 3 seasons from the original, or just season 1?
Season 1, parts of season 2, and a couple episodes of season 3.
I mean, they
Up,
did have a naked
up
episode,
until
but
they got Dill, and then the rest of the cast will fill out the
Kimmy and
episode.
Susie.
Susie has always been there, man.
Well, I like Dill a little, and I like Kimmy too.
Anyway, back to what we're watching. I've been binging Yuri on Ice because I was told last week that was their 10th anniversary for the anime premiering. So
Damn it! I need to actually watching binge Yuri.
Yuri on Ice is good. It for a lot of people who haven't seen it. Fair warning, it does have like some BL undertones and overtones, but yeah.
Speaking of
What's that?
Boys love.
I mean,
there's like a lot of yaoi implications and a lot of yaoi tensions.
I mean that's kind of.
There is one ice skater that is fucking thick for a male.
I mean that's kind of expected. Like Orion High School.
Orin High School Host Club.
That was more female fan service. They played around with Boys Love because of the twins, and girls think it's hot that, oh my god, it's male on male, but they're brothers. It's incest. It's taboo. We love this shit.
The twins were incestuous with each other.
That was their whole gimmick to get more customers. Yeah.
I haven't watched too much of that, so I didn't know that.
They're not incestuous for real. They just play up the fact because girls like it.
I just know it's about a girl cross-dressing as a boy in an all-boys school. There's 3 feminist girls and a tall guy, a nerd, blonde guy, twins voiced by Todd Habercorn and Greg Ayers, and a small boy who looks like a little boy but is actually a bit older, who has a split personality.
He's one of the oldest members there. He's a 3rd year.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It is funny, but yeah, it's not Oron is not an all boys school. It is a Oron Academy is the playground where the rich and famous and the elite attend. In Music Room 3, we have the Oron Academy Host Club, where boys with far too much time on their hands entertain girls who also have too much time on their hands. Think of it as the playground for the elite. Yes, I know that whole stick.
Oh, and before we move any further, I have a question.
What?
Did anyone go to the Usher and Chris Brown concert?
I'm broke.
I was supposed to be a dancer, but I made the cut, but I never got to go because there was a miscommunication with transportation, and in fact, I get there too late, and I feel like I let a lot of people down.
I mean, as a person who had a gig in showbiz, I will say that if they call you for a role to fill in or to do something like that,
just not fair.
I mean, honestly, if you could make it, they had 20 other guys waiting to take your place to fill in. So it's not that you let anybody down. You let yourself down. That's what you're feeling. But it's not like you let people who knew you were going to be in the show down. Because when people come to see Chris Brown and Usher, they're not going like, yeah, that fucking background dancer. They're going like, yeah, Chris Brown, Usher, ATL.
But the biggest part of it was, even if I wasn't able to be a dancer, I still wanted to watch and hold up a sign that says, "Grant me one wish, Usher." That wish being to do a duet with him of "Let It Burn," like sing on stage with them, and hopes that my pa would see it. I wanted to make him proud because he introduced me to Usher, to be honest.
Like in person?
No,
Oh.
like Pa had like these CDs, and for some reason he would call the albums albums, and
That's what they were back in the day, albums.
and like he'd have a lot of different discs of different artists like Usher, Nelly, Quincy Jones, and LLCJ. And Usher
LL
was
Cool
probably the first.
J?
Yeah, I'd say LLCJ because I do not like that word cool. Like, there are people who mispronounce it so much.
What is saying cool? That was just.
It sounds like people mispronounce the word, like not even bothering to enunciate the L, turning it into some slang and using it too much, where it's like at the point you end up wishing you were dead.
Okay. You know what? I'll let you have that one.
I mean, I can't go one moment on the news without hearing that. Like the news all the time.
I mean, that's how they describe the weather most times. And if you're gonna go outside, it's gonna be a little cooler than it normally is during the week.
It's mostly the way people pronounce it. Like, it's like they're trying too hard to be hip or something. Like, that cool, man. That is gross.
I need to go back and watch old episodes of Anime Time and see how many times we use cool on this show with you on it.
So I'm fine with younger people's. Well, my pa does it, but it sounds soothing when he does it.
That's old school slang, though.
And little kids, I'm okay with that because little kids are gonna use that for everything.
Welcome to Anime Time, where we unlock the fact that Time hates the word cool.
Because of how people pronounce it. Like, I'm not prejudiced or anything, but is that like a black people thing?
White people use cool too. Everybody uses cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
it's not exclusive to a race.
Well,
heck, the 70s, they were like, man, coolio, that they're like cool, daddy-o.
Now, if it was the word like woke or something, yeah,
that would be the issue. I like how we're being political with slang on an anime show. And I have yet to finish my what I've been watching.
How many times?
Does that mean woke is a bad word?
It's depending on how it's used, because most people use it, the correct way.
To bastardize it.
Well, yeah, they use it to either bastardize or the correct way. Because mostly, the way I was told, woke is that you're aware of what's happening in the situation of the things that happen around you. Where most people are using it to be like, oh, now we got to do this because we got to change the way things have been. Everybody's being so woke now.
Yeah, I'm not too much of a fan of that. People saying something's woke just because it has diversity in it. Like, the earth is changing, people.
Well, you can't help stupid. That's the way I look at it. Now, what you were saying is,
let's see, Yuri on Ice 10-year anniversary. I've been binging that. I've been watching I watched Given over the weekend with my brother because I went to Birmingham over the weekend, so I got to hang out with him, celebrate my grandma's 75th birthday. And
when did you come to Birmingham?
You didn't tell anybody.
This was strictly a family thing. So if I come to Birmingham for family or to help my mom with business, I'm not going to tell anybody, hey, I'm here, because when I tell people, hey, I'm coming to Birmingham, I get pulled every which way and everybody else is bad because I can't make time for them. when I'm there for something different. Now, if I was going for like a con, or if I was just going to just be like, hey, I'm just going to be in town for a few days, I tell people. But if
Boo
I'm
this
going,
man. Boo.
What day were you in Birmingham?
I got there Friday afternoon, and
Oh,
I had to stop in Atlanta for a little bit
mm.
for a thing
I was
before coming
about
to
to go on a
Birmingham.
rant because I was about to go on a rant saying that if you had money, you could have took me to the Usher concert, and I wouldn't have to
I didn't
miss,
even know Usher was happening in Birmingham.
and I
Usher
wouldn't
was
have
right.
to miss the biggest moment in my freaking life.
I, dude, this was like last week. This was like this past weekend. So I was literally in Birmingham up until Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So I didn't know the Usher concert was happening. Nobody tells me shit.
So you,
So
so
just
you, so you have a car now?
now, I came up with my girlfriend and her sister.
I figured Glenn would have been working, so I didn't bother asking him.
Yeah. So Given is pretty good, and it's also
Mhm.
another boys love anime.
Given.
God, that's
Yeah.
nice.
I will say this: I've had issues with a couple of BL anime only because
Mm.
shows like Gravitation.
Mm.
I mean, it plays like the high school kid falls in love with the older male, and it's like the typical early 2000s anime stuff where a lot of stuff is either crammed in or the English dub is really pushing it. And that's been on a list of shows right next to Higurashi that I hate watch, only to say I've watched it and never went back to rewatch it again.
Did all the cute little girls scare you?
Dude, first off, I'm not a big fan of horror. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave a comment of what animes you're watching and what animes we should be watching. All right, now back to you. Um, I'm not a big fan of horror anything, and if I do watch something that has like horror in it or psychological tension or suspense, it's got to get me from episode 2 or 3. So I have a list of horror animes that I enjoy, and animes with like that psychological element that I enjoy. But if it's like just, it took me a minute to understand Higurashi. It wasn't until I had it explained to me, like, because let's see, I started watching Higurashi 2008, a week after I broke up with my ex.
Now I'm more powerful now because this ain't a man like Goku. Where we at? Where we at?
He's wondering why I hate Higurashi.
No.
I thought it
Yeah,
was because Rena and all those other girls scared the crap out of him.
nah, it wasn't that. I mean, granted, it was surprising and jarring to see a 6-year-old like fuck up some people.
You mean Reika?
Yeah,
Want the blue hair?
yeah, but
Oh yeah. She and Sadako are
other
six, I think.
yeah, other than that, it was all right. It took, like I said, a year after I started watching. It took somebody else on a YouTube channel telling me, "Hey, this is an anime about a certain curse, and every time the main character dies, the loop restarts, and it goes back to that point where you start, but then there are slight differences as you watch." So it took me a minute to realize that it was more of an eroge anime.
My take on that is that Rena, Reika, and Sadako probably have split personalities, and Shion is just driven crazy by being in love and just kind of being a stalker.
I mean, the yandere syndrome is real.
And there's also that, well, Mion seems normal, I guess, and that purple-haired girl with the horns, I haven't really seen much of her.
Alright. Comment below what animes we should be watching. Alright, first up, Star Wars Vision released their latest trailer, and it actually premiered today on Disney Plus. So let's take a look at this trailer real quick.
Kara. Your father, Jima, was a powerful Jedi. A silver lightsaber.
We have to find my father. Only he can help us.
There is more to tell.
Lord Shima, this weapon will bring order to the galaxy.
You will destroy the entire planet.
Fire.
I give it all my oxygen to let the flames begin. To let the flames
To save the galaxy, we need to build a new order of Jedi.
You cannot take Nawam alone.
No. They give me strength. Just like my father's.
May the force be with you.
Ooh. Since when did lightsabers kill?
Always.
They always kill.
I always thought, well, I never really got into Star Wars because I think it's boring, but I don't remember seeing anyone get killed with a lightsaber.
Then you haven't been watching Star Wars. But so I had to step out. What happened? Is a new Star Wars trailer or something?
Yeah, this is like the last trailer before the Star Wars Vision series premiered. And it premiered today. So if you had Disney Plus, check it out. Star Wars Visions presents The Ninth Jedi.
They knew what song to play with that. You saw me singing it, Diz. I saw you laughing. You know I'm a Parahorn.
Cause it's like I'm watching the other screen over here. Then I glanced over to see, do we have any comments? No. And I see you just rocking out, and I'm like, damn, he is jamming.
I'm a Parahor. You know that.
I mean, so am I.
Parahor.
I'm in the business of misery.
That's easy. That's an easy one.
Look, I had to do an easy one because if I would have talked about pressure, nobody would understand.
I would. I can feel the pressure. It's getting closer now. We're better off without you.
How many people played Sims 2 and just had the Paramore song on loop?
Oh, that was Paramore?
Oh no!
I didn't catch on to that.
Which one? Which one? Which song did you have on loop?
Pressure. It's finished.
Man, that feels like you would have your sim in like the most monotonous fucking lifestyle. Just endless bullshit work, clock in at work, wake up, brush teeth, make breakfast, do 10 push-ups, then at night and go to sleep at a certain time. Like that's the most monotonous work schedule and lifestyle you would have your sim probably in. Am I wrong?
No, you are not. It's also funny that the fact that people, and this go for like people who play The Sims, people who play Farmville on Facebook, any game that you gotta like dedicate your schedule to making sure everything is running right. They do that better than they do most of their jobs. I kid you. I kid you not. There was a time where my aunt would ask me, "Hey, I need you to log into your Facebook, go on to Farmville, visit my farm, so I can get some points."
I can literally see. I see it in my mind. You playing the Sims while the lights of. I think we're having an emergency. I think we have an emergency. If I thought I leaving you around, 'cause I lost the hotel.
And anyway, other than the song, what did you like about the trailer, Chris?
The animation looks nice for what it is.
Look like Naruto almost.
Yeah. A little.
Like this back shot look like a younger Danzo. The fight choreography.
It's really not your fault.
Seriously,
No one can talk about it.
the
Talk about it. Let the flames begin, baby. Well, sorry, let the flames begin, baby. Yeah, you was about to correct me where you yourself, bitch.
Ty, what did you think of the trailer?
Like I said, I'm not really a fan of Star Wars since it's boring to me, but trailer looked nice, animation looked nice, and that Paramore song was really good sounding. It's on the lines of like other songs I hear, like from those Kingdom Hearts commercials that I don't know the names of because I didn't play that game. And
which Kingdom Hearts commercials?
Just one certain one where it was sing by the same girl that sang First Love.
God damn it! Now I need to listen to some Paramore. I hate you guys.
It's not my fault.
No one care to talk about it. Talk about it.
It also sounds.
You set me up, dude. Don't even look at that. You set me up.
I did no such thing. I am innocent.
In my opinion, it also reminds me a little of the opening to Guilty Crown. I've only seen a few episodes of that anime, but I love the song. So everything that makes me whole, imagine me yo.
Well,
I'm yours.
Check out The Ninth Jedi. If you haven't already, if you don't have Disney Plus.
And also it's Paramore. God, they can fucking rock.
Yeah, Paramore always fucking rocks.
And you want to know why I say that, right? I think it's because they Southern.
They soda?
Southern.
Yeah, Southern.
Yeah, ain't they from Tennessee or something?
Yep.
I like the fact that Haley Williams, Lily Singer, is
crazy.
I like how the fact that Haley Williams was in the band when she was a teenager.
They were all teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
I am so jealous.
What's even funnier is that the first drummer is the only one who could play all the Paramore songs perfectly.
Mm.
And it's like the times that they had to get this 14-year-old kid broke his wrist and still performed a live show. And they say that the Paramore, like the drum sequences for the songs, are some of the most complicated that a lot of metal drummers who do some of the same movements can't replicate that.
Haley's got good hair too, and I remember as a kid I wanted to be in the music business so bad that I tried to form music groups with my friends, so it would never go anywhere.
So solid.
I think everybody did that at one point.
We started drowning.
I
Hell,
want to be
when I was in college, there was
God
like
damn.
3 guys in my dorm who turned like their dorm rooms into music studios.
I wanted to be a child singer so badly, but
did
I wasn't doing it well in school, and that was the only thing my grandparents wanted on my mind was school. Much like other kids, because of it,
I mean,
I didn't
you
like
gotta
school
think
that
about it.
much
You
at
gotta
first.
think about it.
Stop the whole world. I'll stop the whole world.
What have you done to him?
I did not. Why y'all blaming me? I've done nothing.
Dwayne Dizzle. God damn it. Now I gotta cut on the Spotify. Listen to fucking Paramore. I hate you.
I've
Fucking
done
hate you.
nothing. I like how y'all are blaming me and I haven't done a thing. All I did was
You
start the show.
You played the trailer and you knew who was
I didn't
singing.
even watch the trailer. This is my first time watching the trailer. I just got it set up so that way we can view it together. I went in blind just like you.
Well, in that case,
Play some damn Paramore. Just fucking rock with it. Fucking rock out with our cuts out.
this one's for you, Chris. Metal screaming, yeah. Since we're annoying Chris with Paramore stuff, soapbox, please.
Oh no. Go for the soapbox.
This one's for you, Chris. I never wanted to say this. I wanted to say I put my faith in so much faith, and then you just threw it away.
Just threw it away. I hate you guys. For a pessimist, baby.
I wish Glenn and Dee were here to hear that.
For a pessimist, baby. Oh Lord, that is definitely on the misery. I forgot what the misery. Is it misery business? That name of the album? I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's actually misery business.
Yeah.
My first time hearing that song was in a video where they were showing different celebrity singers.
I never wanted
photos of them when they were younger, like kids, and that video introduced me to some people I never heard of before, like Bill Kaulitz of Tokyo Hotel, Avril Lavigne, and Pink, even though I knew who they were, and Robbie Williams, and it showed me who Arjo was from Nightwish.
Complete Nerd Authority would like to thank our sponsor, Glitch Gaming Apparel, for all their support. Shop Glitch Gear for all your gamer apparel and accessories. www.glitchgear.com.
We are broken. What can we do? Restore our innocence and all the pain that we adore. Give us life again. See, I'm going to
live there in the real world.
This man is having too much fun.
That's all I know.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Ain't it fun living in the real world?
Now you're just copying off of me.
I don't mind. Letting it down easy, but just get time. God damn it, I hate you guys.
Thank you, Glitch Gear, for sponsoring us and our shenanigans.
Is it shenanigans though? I mean, it's Paramore.
Thank you, Glitch Gear, for sponsoring us in our shenanigery.
Boo that guy.
Anyway,
I'd be riffing right now and like doing a whole bunch of riffs, but my grandma's gonna probably wonder what I'm doing.
let's save it for another musically themed anime time.
Nothing. We didn't play nothing but Paramore, Coldplay, and freaking 3 Days
Tokyo
Grace.
Hotel or
Evanescence.
If there's a anime edit parody or intro parody that uses those songs, yeah, we might do that.
System of a Down.
Speaking of, somebody made a third Nitty anime intro.
Another?
And yes, this shit is insane.
This I gotta see.
Give me a sec. While oh hell yeah! What the fuck is my search button?
I just now realized that's probably my first time asking for the soapbox.
That's why we were shocked.
Damn it! Now I'm singing Paramore. God damn it, Ty. God, they fucking rock.
I know.
I'm literally in my mind, I'm literally singing freaking Daydreaming right now.
I actually want to have a career in the of music that's like a blend of pop, R&B, and country. Like that's the kind of genre I want to be a part of. Like just those genres just blended together. But I'm wondering if that would work.
Okay, I found it.
Oh, it was Riot, not Misery Bit. Not Misery Bit. It was Riot. I knew it was something different.
Thank goodness for internet to fact check us when we're wrong. Especially me, because I know I'm wrong like 40% of the time.
That's right.
All right. Also, YouTube, please do not block this or silence this. This is a parody. We're just watching a video because it is awesome, and also we want to give our opinions on some creativity from other YouTubers. With that being said, support Nimbus.
Oh, it's lagging hard.
Whoa.
I've seen this.
Awesome. Oh, that guy. Whoa, Naz.
Kevin ain't bullshit.
Sarah.
Little Lord.
What? Whose butt was that? Wow.
To be fair, that's exactly how we're off would fight, though. straight slapping people with shoes.
That's rocked.
I saw it. I've seen it, and again, to be fair, That's exactly how Rolf would
Be benching?
would fight with shoes in his mouth.
Ew.
I mean, you never saw that episode with the quarter?
I'm trying to remember the one with the quarter.
Rolf was like walking down the sidewalk and he saw a quarter, tried to pick it up, couldn't, and then he started beating it with a shoe.
Yeah,
So the
now I
shoe
remember that one.
I got two
Now I
shoes.
remember that.
All right, 3 shoes. I want to know where he got the third shoe from.
Pretty good show, honestly. I still don't like Sarah though. In fact, I don't think anyone liked Sarah.
Sarah was any kind of stereotypical like bratty younger sister. So
Yeah.
Like her voice and attitude, who like it makes me think of like she's one of those tsundere girls that remind me of my kindergarten teacher, Miss Williamson. But she wasn't a bad person. They just have the same attitude and like
Sarah's beating the fuck out of Johnny.
They sound like each other when they're yelling.
Also, hold on, wait, where is he? Dang it. Cause you were asking who that dude was.
Eddie's older brother.
Yeah.
From the movie. I think.
Yeah, from the only movie that they did.
And Chris is still listening to Paramore.
I mean, why not?
You caught me. You caught me. I blame y'all. Like I'm literally listening to Daydreaming right now. One of my favorite.
I'm wondering why you blaming me and I had nothing to do with it.
You're the one that played that like the damn trailer.
See, I didn't know it had a Paramore song to it.
I didn't even know that was Paramore until you said it.
You didn't know that was Paramore until you said it? Guess I'm the biggest Paramore in here then.
Man, if only I could have done some sort of like
I mean
showbiz thing when I was a kid.
Between the three of us, it kind of go you, me, then Ty.
Yeah, then again, I kind of lost points when I named the album "Misery Business." I meant to say I was thinking it was something. I was thinking it was different Misery. I thought it was Riot. Then found out it was Riot. I was like, damn it.
No, that's not entirely your fault because when you said it, I co-signed it, thinking that it was Misery Business.
I still thought it was different though. That's the thing. I was like, it don't seem like it.
Oh, and fun fact about Ed, Edd n Eddy. Did you know that the voice actor for Jimmy was actually the only person on the show that was an actual kid?
Nope.
Yeah. I think his name's Keenan Christensen, and yeah. I think he was 14 when he got the role of Jimmy.
I like that song. Only reason I like it is because before I heard the original song, I heard it as a mashup with Linkin Park's Faint.
No, sir. Well, I don't want to be the blame not anymore. It's your turn.
All right. Ty, I apologize. I will take responsibility for the Paramore.
Finally. I'm sorry.
It's not my fault, but I will take responsibility though.
I'm sorry. They rock too fucking hard. And you know what's funny? The former Bama quarterback, Greg McElroy, right?
Yeah.
He went to his wife's friend's wedding. She was actually there. Haley Williams was actually there because
damn.
Yeah, they know each other, right? So they're friends, and it was like she's so down to earth. And I'm like, you didn't take me along. I called into the radio station, Matt Cuban. You didn't take me along, you son of a bitch.
I mean, it was a friend of his wife's wedding, So if you would have knew the same friend the wife knew, you would have gotten the invitation too.
And yeah, it just makes you feel like a loser though.
Since we're talking about music and radio
Anyway, comment
stuff,
your favorite Paramore song below.
at some point this year,
So we can honestly say we live in an age where we could get an English dub for an anime probably a month or two after the anime is aired or has finished airing, right?
Really? Because it seems like it'll take like about 6 months for a majority of them. So six to 12.
Well, damn.
I think
Just
dubbing
saying.
could be very easy.
We live in an era where we could get an anime dub like a month or two after the anime is premiered, or even simulcast when it debuts. Crunchyroll has added an English dub to an anime that premiered in 2025. Yeah, Crunchyroll adds English dub for the daily life of a middle-aged online shopper from another world.
Another isekai. From the sound of it.
It is the most isekai title ever.
I think I could beat you with a different way. Truck Coon is assisting me from another world while I defeat the Demon Lord.
You're bullshitting. I already know you're fucking bullshitting.
It's actually a game though with that name.
I knew you were fucking bullshitting.
but get this. You don't play the isekai hero in that game. You play as Truck Coon.
Of course you do.
What the whole point is, you run into people to send monsters for the hero to fight, and then you run into like cars, mailboxes, beach chairs, and other like random objects to send power ups and power boosts to the hero. It's almost like if Crazy Taxi became an isekai.
That sounds accurate.
But yes, all 13 episodes will debut in English. Has debuted in English yesterday. And dang, this is a large cast.
Any notable names on that cast?
Marcus D. Samak, Sarah Ragsdale, Hannah Elise, Rudy Lopez, Christy Johnson, Carlson Wright. Hey, my cousin. Not really. Don't contact Carlson and be like, hey, we saw your cousin on Anime Time. Why is he a fucking dork?
Because we're passionate and we stand by it and we're not ashamed to admit it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Alphonse is in this. Aaron Dismute.
Wait. Oh, dang, he is here.
Another person I'm jealous of because they probably Funimation's only child actor.
We're just hitting a lot of buttons for Ty tonight.
It's not really buttons. I'm just envious.
But yeah, this list is very long.
How did they get that much? How did they get that much booth time?
even when Funimation, there was a time where Funimation actually did auditions to like the open, didn't do it anymore. Then again, I probably wouldn't want to work with Funimation anyway.
I would.
Have you been hearing the stories about like the Kick Vic thing?
Yes, we've reported on it. I interviewed Vic Mignogna after the whole Kick Vic thing.
What was it like?
It was very different than like the videos showed him acting and everything. But honestly, it wasn't like it was like you had like that divide where there were people who wanted to distance themselves from Vic Mignogna, not just like the people in the industry, but fans as well. And there were people who were similar to how I am, where I'm like, I separate the man from the art. So I respect him for like Tamaki, for Spirit in Soul Eater, for Edward in Full Metal Alchemist, for
He's like the
Edward in
Kristen
Full Metal
Walken.
Alchemist Brotherhood, and for Crow in the first half of Ruby when he popped up.
He's like the Crispin Walken.
And the red haired guy from Free.
Yeah. Sad to say that thanks to the actions of Chris Benoit and WWE erased a lot of the stuff, that there were 3 wrestlers who had great matches with him who would never get that recognition because they got rid of all those videos and stuff.
I heard a lot of rumors, but I wondered which one was true. Like, did Monica Real really get him fired over a jelly bean or other stuff like
Now
that?
that I didn't go into because a lot of people are always going to be fishing for those types of questions whenever somebody's like in a scandal and all that stuff. I just wanted to get answers of like what you've been working on, what are some plans for the future, and also what's the next step for a former police officer, singer turned voice actor.
And I've also heard some rumors like that seem true that about Sean Scammell being mean guy who like huge ego and being stuff like,
Oh
you're
God,
not
he's hard to
Goku.
talk to.
I'm Goku.
Sean Schimmel is hard to talk to at times.
What do you mean?
I'd never had an interview with him, but I've heard from people who've done like how we do interviews with voice actors, actresses, and everybody in that space. There are some people who've done interviews with Sean Schimmel, and they'll range from either, oh, he's okay if you catch him on a certain day after he's had a snack and all that stuff, and then there are people who are like, he's pretty hard to talk to because there's sometimes where he can be a bit intense without trying to be.
And saying he's the only person that should voice Goku.
I honestly thought that for like the Red Ranger, the original Mighty Morphin Red Ranger, because it seems like he has like agendas he try to push on people, while at the same time he kind of is a hypocrite because he don't even appeal to those agendas.
True.
Also
going back to that whole Goku thing, the guy who voiced Rolf in Ed and Eddie was also Goku for an English dub of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, I forgot which one, but I didn't know it was the voice actor for Rolf.
I don't know if it was like the Oceans dub or Big Green dubs.
I thought Kiki was voiced by an actual kid in the Funimation version.
And also like imagine I am to a degree based on how it did say you can separate the artist from the infamy. Unless
Yeah.
it's like unless it involves like very very discriminatory stuff or anything that involves children, you
Yeah.
know, then I'm just like, yeah, can't do that, man. That's
Mm.
because I'm like, like I said, Saint Austin from Mighty Morphin Red Ranger. I can separate them, right? Because I'm like,
Mhm.
despite his controversies, I actually can I actually acknowledge him for just making me the fan I am today. That and then you got people like Kanye, and I'm like, keep away from me.
How they let him get away with what he does?
Hmm.
I I wished I could have probably auditioned for ADV films, but I was probably too young for them.
What
You
you say?
could have. I
You
think how
said
they let him get away with that.
I'm
it's the people that it's the fans.
I was a
They
really little kid when
they
stuff
get
like
pissed
the English
brain.
dub for Pawnee Punny Dash and all that stuff came out, and I think Excel Saga too.
You could have did it.
Hey, it's the fans. Diz he can be in the rain and they'll still go like this.
Yeah, I was probably too young, and I didn't find out about Excel Saga until later in life. Oh, and with Pawnee Punny Dash, only one cast member was still in high school when she did the English dub, and that's Ray Takibana, the one with the glasses and green hair.
That's how it look. For anybody who wants to get into the industry, I mean, it's a lot easier nowadays. But first off, get you an agent. Second, find as many auditions as you can. Let it because I got an IMDb for a small part I played in a Star Trek fan film.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I
But
want to play a main character in an anime or cartoon someday too,
go for
like
it.
Akane or Chi Chi, or by Akane I mean from Rama One Half. Like, I guess I'm saying I want to voice like a tsundere or something,
Go for it.
even like a spoiled brat character. Like, yeah, I don't think Funimation was the right one for me. And ADV, too young at the moment. I ended up liking Excel Saga though, even though I was a little scared to watch that at first because of the part where she rips her skin off her chest. That was like uncalled for and a little creepy. But I can do a good Excel impression, and like that whole show was crazy funny.
Oh shit!
What's up?
I found the fan film I was in.
I
Oh,
had to God damn it, God damn it, Diz. Now I gotta take some psychedelics and listen to some fucking Paramore.
can I see it?
Give me a second. I'm trying to find the scene. Damn it. Uh, this is gonna be funny for y'all. I have not seen this since I filmed it. For those of you who are watching everywhere else, take it with a grain of salt. I'm a terrible actor, and I want to say that they didn't have a costume that fit me, so I just had to improvise with the costume I had. Uh, oh god, this is my first time watching this shit.
Wait, where is that you right there?
Yeah.
I figured you would have been a teenager.
this!
Creepy.
I can see the potential in it.
Oh, hold on. I cut it off before they said something to me. Back up.
More practice!
I cut it off too early.
Gulag, you suck!
I see the potential there.
It was fun doing that. I will say, out of 9 takes of that one fight scene, she really punched me 7 times in the face.
Oh my.
I
9 takes.
I really caught like cheap checks. Out of 9 takes, 7 of those 9, I was like, it,
The only time I was in a movie was basically as an extra for where I was like in a movie with Antonio Sabato Jr.
what's even funnier, since I was the only black Cleon, I had no prosthetic. They gave me face makeup. And Kuma, you might laugh at this the most. The Cleon name that me and the director came up with was Kulak. And it's funny because I said, you know what? I want like a wild name. And I was joking around. I want something to be like Kool-Aid or something. And we looked up how to say Kool-Aid and Cleon, and it's Kulak.
Kulak.
Yeah. So my Cleon name was Kool-Aid, and I was black.
Well, that's bad.
I wish I could even get in a movie, even if it's just a cheesy fan film.
It looked cheesy. I will say the set we were on, damn. It's like what it was the set was like the entire basement of the house. So that area we were fighting in, it looked small only because we had to put curtains up to make it look like a royal throne room. But on the other side of it is like a hallway for a space station. And then he had 2 sheds in the back. One was outfitted like a ship you will see on Starship Enterprise. Yeah. So
And I've spent most of my time in the past like going around like following different voice actors, and I would text them and ask if they could help me with my dreams of being a voice actor. And well,
they told you the same thing.
I've only gotten contacted back from 2 people. That would be Rob Paulson, amazing guy, and
Oh yeah, he is.
Terry McGurran. So I've also asked Terry how it's possible for American actors and Canadian actors to like work together, because Terry is a Canadian, Jonesy from 16, and
I mean, the same way they've always done it. Either, I mean, now because, COVID, a lot of people have like home studios and engineers that can either remotely set the sound levels for them or can come in, set the sound levels, get the recordings for the line, and then send it to the studio for the editing engineers to put in the show. Because a lot of times you don't even have to go to the studio. You just go to Best Buy, Target, or your local music shop buy some recording equipment and just start recording in your room.
Like I have like a lot of different voice actors that I want to work with, like Rob, Terry, Christian Potenza, also from 16 as Jude, and Chris from Total Drama. And there's also Cree Summer, my queen.
Cree Summer is going to be impossible to work with.
Is she mean?
No, she's not mean. It's just that she is so in demand for like both voice acting and acting projects.
Oh, you mean she's expensive?
Yeah.
It, you think of Cree Summers. I remember when Cree Summers liked one of my tweets, right?
Really?
Yeah, this is a real story. I was driving my sister from college, and I noticed something about her hair. She had a Freddie from Different World hairstyle. And so I took a picture of him and I said, "Oh, driving my sister from HBCU with the Fred," and I added her with the classic Freddie hairstyle. And I looked up within about an hour driving back. She straight up liked the tweet, and I was like,
Oh, I have a similar story, but mine was with a voice actor. Mine was with a band. In my earlier days in my TikTok career, when I was like actively trying to post, Flowbots did a live recording of a fill in the song video where they're singing part of the lyrics and you'll fill in the rest with a duet. I did one. I got a response like an hour or two after I posted mine, and he was like, "Hey, great job, you killed it." I was like, "Oh shit, I wasn't expecting this shit. Thank you."
Let's see. Anything else that I got liked? Something about somebody who has some kind of status. Let's see.
I am so jealous. You got to meet my queen.
Who?
You did. Well, I mean, you got.
He got
like,
recognized by your queen.
That's what I meant. Recognized.
Yeah. She did. Yeah, I took a picture of my sister's hairstyle because they had the frizzy season 1 Freddie Gibson hair, and she just liked it, man. Because I added her on Twitter. But I'm trying any other top resonant people that's liked my post before that has like a following. A corn star and Logan Paul.
Oh. And all those people that sing that Cree Summers is one of the most prolific African American or Black voice actors. Cree Summers is mixed.
Yeah, she is. But
like she's not just Black.
I'm trying to remember the tweets, right? The tweets from the corn star, pretty much. I was just pretty much giving her some, showing us some love. Let's see. Oh, that's actually multiple corn stars. I guess corn stars just like me because I'm a nice person. Hey, you can laugh all you want to, Diz.
I am only because I've been in that situation too.
Hey, laugh all you want to. The hoes love me, man, because I'm a nice person.
I've been in that situation too, but I didn't get hit up by corn stars. I got hit up by a nerdy corn company.
I had moments where I was so upset I didn't get a role or something like my dream roles or things I wanted to be an actor in. Like anytime I got upset about it, sometimes I'd often contemplate about being a corn star.
Yeah, it's money in there if you get a certain demographic. Go for it.
That's something I don't want to do because I'd be a disgrace to my family and my religion.
Well, make sure. Okay, but let's see. After that, Logan Paul is. I'm trying to remember what Logan Paul one, right?
Thigh High Tie is not ready to come out.
I'm trying to remember the Logan Paul tweet. It involved a corn star, right? So I retweeted one pretty much condemning Logan Paul's actions when he went to that suicide forest, and added them saying, "Add so and so if her is condemning you, you know you screwed up." He said he liked it and retweeted it. He said,
Logan Paul thrives on controversy, man.
I don't know why though. Like he's gotten better at times as a person, like, but he
His
constantly
brother's
just
on Disney Channel.
he can't really stay the straight and narrow path because I guess maybe because he's kind of just degenerate is really it.
Yeah,
because I'm like his brother is a lost cause. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
And after that, what next topic? Also, I got a Kuma's conundrum in ready up and ready.
I already got it. Yeah,
Next
for
topic.
once I got it pulled up. Also, I've had a celebrity call me out at a convention.
A celebrity called you out? Who?
Kieran Ashley, the second Yellow Ranger for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Why?
My first interview with her, I did it at BlurredCon.
That makes sense.
And she's real fun. She's real nice. She's ultra energetic. And then the next convention I saw her at, I forgot if it was either Pensacon or TubuloCon. No, it was TubuloCon because I was walking by. I was trying to find the Complete Nerd Authority's booth, and she went like, "Hey, Jonathan!" I turned around and I saw her. I'm like, "Oh shoot, you remember my name?"
W Diz.
Wow. I'm wondering if Rob Paulson knows how to pronounce my name.
That gives you the impression of like when you've made enough impression. You must did a good enough job on your interview.
I kid you not. All I do for my interviews is the same way I host this show. I'm very chilled. I'm a little bit disorganized, but I do have like I do have like the decorum and like the questions I ask. It's like, some of the things that I've heard you worked on that I wanted to know more about and get some information on, and also what are some future plans that you are looking into that you're allowed to talk about.
So pretty much just what you're doing is it confirmed or not, and if it's confirmed, can I get a sneak peek?
Pretty
Can
much.
I get a leak?
Pretty much. Aside from that, interviewing Bulk and Skull at the same convention was pretty fun as well.
Oh, I remember being at the convention when they were there too. Weren't they at the last what's the name con that we were at?
Yeah.
I thought so. Those guys have influence without doing that much, and I respect it.
For real. I mean, their whole job for the show was just the bully comic relief.
Yeah, and it's kept and it's their stick, and it worked for them.
It did, especially when their antics got them in trouble with like the producers. They said it was a scene that they were filming where Paul pulled a prank on the producer before the scene was even shot. So they got them ready. They had to stand on a tower screaming for help. And then it was like, okay, we ran out of film. We need to go get some more. Left them up there, had lunch, and started, to leave the set with them still up there on the tower.
That's wild.
It should. Out of all my interviews and panel recordings, I got like a lot of wild Power Ranger stories. Like the time Jason David Frank almost killed Johnny on Bosch.
Uh-oh. Rest in peace, Tommy
Didn't you say it was
Oliver.
like didn't remember you told me? Then this was like, didn't you say it was like a doom buggy incident?
No, they were on top of like the vans that was taking them to like the set while they were filming the Power Ranger movie.
Mm.
Yeah, they were in Australia. I think what started the catalyst was before they left. Johnny and Jason were doing wall kicks off of a palm tree. Johnny was supposed to spot Jason. He didn't spot him. He fell and broke his nose. Still had to film like that. And then on the way, Jason told him, we were like, hey, I feel like you could crawl out the window and stand on top of the car while it's moving.
And I think I've seen him actually. I think I've actually seen this interview. Haven't I seen this interview before? I think so.
Yeah.
No, yeah, mercy. Next topic.
All right, so back to Crunchyroll. Anime Nights to Screen, webtoon-based Korean anime film Your Letter on August 17th. Now, we all know that Crunchyroll and webtoons have like a relationship. Yeah, but they will be premiering this on their website on Crunchyroll. While also this will be in theaters on the 17th as well. So tickets go on sale now. And like I said, they'll be on Crunchyroll in the US and Canada.
Looks cute. Right off the back, the cover art looks cute.
Yeah, the poster is nice. I just want to know. It kind of looking at this, it kind of gives me the feel of. I don't know if Kumo will agree with me or disagree with me. It kind of gives me the feel of I'm looking at a different version of the girl who left through time.
Not really.
I don't know why
really
it's giving me
understand
that feeling. It feels like a Korean version of that. Anyway, moving on.
Hi. Today we're going to talk about what exactly is StreamYard. So StreamYard is a live streaming studio in your browser. It allows you to make interactive and engaging shows on platforms like Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And the whole point of StreamYard is to make live streaming super simple while still creating a professional show that is a very stable experience. So traditionally, live streaming was pretty expensive. It could cost you thousands of dollars to get a good streaming setup. So StreamYard is what we call a streaming service, meaning most of the work is done on StreamYard's computer rather than your own computer. This allows you to still make a very high quality live stream if you're, say, streaming on your old laptop, as long as you have a good webcam and a solid internet connection. StreamYard lets you do cool stuff like show lower thirds, like the one I'm showing now. It'll also pull in comments from the platform you're streaming to. This is an example of a comment you might show on screen. Instead of the duck there, it would be the picture of the person commenting. You can even do things like overlays, like the StreamYard live show, right? You could make this look however you like. You can also change your brand colors. Say your brand color was red, we could make that red. And one of the coolest features is you can even do videos like this.
Want to do what we do, stream the way we stream, sing your favorite Paramore songs on a muted mic while everybody watches you?
You're not wrong.
www.streamyard.com.
He's not lying. Believe him, chat. It's real.
Yeah. You can do a lot of things, like have a 3-person show while one's listening to Paramore, the other one looks like a black Zac Efron, and the third one is an
Nick.
ugly ass black dude who's shuffling cars under the desk.
I'm a mulatto in my own way.
www.streamyard.com. Stream some
Zac
shit
Efron.
on the yard. Okay, next topic. So, My Hero Anime returning with a special episode. Now, this premiered on the 2nd. It was an episode focusing on Eri and basically trying to figure out what she wants to do to be more like her favorite heroes.
Honestly, she could be the new number one hero.
True that. Especially since her and Kota are in the same damn class.
That are like take Izawa's take Izawa's spot as a teacher because they pretty much have the same have the same have the same quirk if you're being honest about it.
Yeah. But according to this article, thanks to this short, it's leaving open the door for a possible return for like a new project following afterwards. And even funnier, Deku went from retired hero to the number 5 hero on the list. I hit the wrong button. And lastly, before we get into Kuma's Kanama and the drums, now I don't know how many people use this particular site to watch anime, but Anime Kai has now started talking about why they had to shut down, and questions are being asked if they may return to like doing what they do. So for people who aren't in the know or who aren't pirates, Anime Kai is a streaming service where you can watch anime for free, all from dedicated servers, and that whole deal. So basically, it's Crunchyroll and High Dive without the paywall. Now, May of this year, they had to shut down the website due to a fire in their Norwegian data center, and they have been offline, ever since then. And
I feel like I heard this story.
Yeah, the data center catching on fire and the site shutting down. I'm surprised we didn't cover this when it happened.
Blame Glenn.
All right, I will do that. We do it anyway here. But yeah, so the question now is, once they get everything in order, will they return or not? And also, should they return is our question to answer. They still unsure about coming back to, doing what they did, especially with like a lot of the copyright stuff and everything. So only time will tell what they can do. But the question for us is, do we think that they should come back as a website or not?
I haven't
I'm
really
not
from
really
the
sure.
website to really give a honest open opinion. It's
I really don't know since I never heard of this site.
same.
I mean, same too, but there's a lot of sites out there that we never heard of. But if we type in like um, anime website or free anime streaming, it'll probably pop up on something. Well, not now since they're still like out of commission.
Mm,
But
fair.
yeah, honestly, I would if they do come back, I would think it'll add to like making anime more accessible. Because even with people who have Crunchyroll, High Dive, Ocean Vale, or the other bigger name streaming services, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Paramount Pictures, and all that, you only have like a limited anime selection, and you're like your only options are what's available. Like if you like Naruto, you see, oh, this service has Naruto that I'm paying for, but it's only in sub. Or this has the Precure series that I like, but it's only in dub and it's the bad dub, not like the good company dub.
You talking about Glitter Force?
I'm just saying in general because it's like we could everybody can sit here. Well, the big wigs can sit here and talk about how pirating is bad, but I'm paying your service to rent anime, to rent shows, because once that service runs out, I have to pay again in order for me to watch it for the month.
So here's the thing. All right. I would buy into them saying pirating is bad, but the problem is they don't even put out like full subs and dubs at both simultaneously. So
True.
I'm like, if y'all was to do that as well as me paying, but having to pay premium just to even get certain shows, I wouldn't. I would be on your side. But the point is, y'all don't really give a damn about the consumer of the product. So you more so care about what you can get out of it. And
True.
if you could actually like find that balance, I doubt you really would care to do so. Then I co-sign you. But until then, I hope they kind of do come back.
I, I think the only reason why I was like heavy on to like, oh, I'm subscribed. Well, I paid for this Funimation subscription before they merged with Crunchyroll. Only reason I was like big on to that was because you got you got a whole lot from there. Whatever premiered in Japan, you'll get it an hour after the episode premiered. And if there was an English dub, they'll release it as soon as they finish recording it, or do simulcasting where you'll get both the English and the Japanese variations of it. But also, Funimation made it worth to be a member on their service because you pay for the premium stuff. If it's month to month or pay for the entire year, they sent you like coupons, deals, and other stuff for their store, and even other stores that they did collaboration or work with.
You see, this is the thing, right? I don't even need all that much for real. It's just if they keep a consistent, fair base, fair based payment for premiums and all that, and not something that is too steep of like 30 some dollars or 15 some plus dollars. Then that's really the main issue. The like streaming platforms just gotta lower. Just gotta keep it stable. The point is, you can make hands over fists if you just know how to. if you just know how to charge good prices. Like imagine if Crunchyroll was to have their subscribers pay, I don't know, $8, eight or $5 a month, just for just for streaming platforms, and made
Yeah.
it free. They will make hand over foot, and people would unsubscribe at all. They gladly paid it, suffered at $5 because that's something they generally would buy into.
True.
But 13, 15, 30, nobody's gonna spend all that. Then at times the site crashes. So I'm like, now you see why a pirating is a real thing. Matter of fact, platform it is, and I'm making this free advice. Free advice to streaming platforms. If your site crashes and you still want to charge premiums upwards to $15+, you're not gonna make money. That's common damn sense. It's called simply supply and demand in the market. You can make everything you can charging less than you can charging more, because trust me, people will unsubscribe more if it crashes and they have internet issues. Paying gobs amount of money they can use for gas money before, especially with the economy is today, before they can pay something that's just what it's like buying a $2 two drinks from a doggone convenience store. That's called wrong one. He went the gas.
My buttons are mixed. I can't find the what the hell is wrong with you button.
Uh-oh.
But on platforming, thank you. I just gave you free advice, Crunchyroll, and the rest of the streaming platforms.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Exactly. Exactly. Did anybody disagree with what I said?
Yes.
Who disagreed?
The people who are like, you know what, we need to make money.
I'm talking about Among Us. To hell with them.
Oh no, I agree with you.
How about you, Ty?
I didn't pay much attention, honestly.
Damn it, Ty. The topic was streaming platforms charging gobs amount of money just for a subscription for when the streaming platforms either crash, buffer, or either have internet issues.
I think prices for services where you can watch stuff should be lowered anyway.
So you agree?
Yeah,
Just tell me it.
I mean, they're picking up like reruns and exclusivity deals for cheap anyway. So,
and let's be honest, the fact that they want to have like, see, you said send your coupons when I did something so they usually can justify $15+ standards.
oh no, because it's like Funimation for the month. I mean, yeah, for the month it was like $6 something a month.
Oh, it's
Well, it's like $6 something a month for like premium, and then like $5 a month for the non-premium. All the difference was that you got like just straight streaming, and you still got like the same day air in Japan and air an hour later. It's just that for simulcast, you had to wait either a week or a few days to a week to get like dubs and stuff. Yeah. And the coupons for them, it wasn't like your, hey, get 10% off any purchase on our website. It was more like, hey, we're having a movie sale. So this coupon, you buy 2 films, you get 3 free.
All I can say to all of that is this:
Taking over me.
Facts. That was good timing, huh?
Fucking bullshit.
Is that for me or was that for the money grubbers?
For the money grubbers.
I figured.
You know what? Cue the pain train for the bullshit.
Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Holy shit, oh fucker. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Son of a bitch. What the hell?
I can't wait to clip this just for that.
What, you gonna add it to a YouTube short?
I might.
No,
Hell, the best part is that we're recording in both standard and also cell phone filming, so making this a short would be simple.
Oh lordy. Next topic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had philosophies, we had theories, and we've had people who hate everything. But one of the greatest things we have in this world are conundrums. And who better to solve them than our fair Kuma?
Yes, my friends, my fellas, my wheats, my dorks, my gooners, my all of them all come together. Come to me now. Because I come to you today with an issue, a problem, a conundrum, if you will. Run the conundrum.
Korra does receive hate because she's a girl, and I don't know why so many people who don't like her want to ignore that fact. I didn't say that Korra only receives hate because she's a girl, or that that's even like the biggest reasons why people hate on her. But what I did say is that there are people who specifically do not engage with Korra fairly, and they do hate on her unfairly because of the fact that she's a girl. All you have to do is look at the way that some of these people talk about Korra when they're criticizing her to understand that. One of the biggest examples of this is the way people talk about Sokka compared to Korra. Sokka dates Yue, he dates Suki, he gets a couple compliments for girls. Now all of a sudden he's the legendary backbender. But Korra goes on one date with Bolin, she dates Mako, and she ends up with Asami. Now all of a sudden Korra's ran through. They're saying that she's ran through. And I've seen people defend this and say, oh, well, it's different because Sokka wasn't dating his friend group. Well, that's why I made a video saying that a lot of people who hate on Korra but praise Kyoshi know absolutely nothing about Kyoshi, because Kyoshi did the same thing. Kyoshi's friend group was Rangi and Yoon. Kyoshi and Yoon liked each other. Then Yoon gets sacrificed. Kyoshi thinks that Yoon is dead, and then she starts dating Rangi. Is Kyoshi ran through all of a sudden now because she dated her friend group? Or like I make a video saying that I like Korra as a character, so nothing in Seven Havens could really make me dislike her. And someone comments and says, oh, Korra fans, when you tell them that her being a strong, independent woman doesn't change the fact that she's a horrible character. Mind you, nothing I said in that video was about her gender. So what possible reason could they be saying that other than the fact that they're hating on her because she's a girl? Or you got other people talking about, oh, she's a Mary Sue. Mind you, if you've actually been on the internet since 2023, you know that Mary Sue is a dog whistle used by anti-woke losers in order to hate on projects that are led by female characters. And they use Korra during that time period as a Mary Sue example. Mind you, if you look up the definition of Mary Sue, that does not apply to Korra in any way. When you say Korra receives hate because she's a girl, you'll have people go, oh, but what about Kyoshi? So I made a video talking about how most people don't know anything about Kyoshi and talked about how similar she is to Korra. And now they're trying to find any other character to justify why Korra doesn't receive any hate because she's a girl. Mind you, I find it so funny that some people are trying to say, oh, Katara doesn't receive hate. Brother, Katara was Korra before Korra was Korra. Katara was the most hated character in the Avatar fandom for years until Korra came out. There are hundreds of discussion posts over the last decade of people talking about how much they don't like Katara. And when you go into these discussion posts and you see the reasons why they say they don't like Katara, bro, please tell me, please honestly tell me you don't think it's because she's a girl. You got people saying stuff like, I don't like Katara because she's bossy, or I don't like Katara because she was mean to Sokka that one time. Mind you, nothing Katara has done throughout the entire series has been any worse than anything a dude has done in the series. Even one of the creators spoke about how he was shocked to see that people were less willing to let Korra make mistakes compared to Aang. I wonder why. I wonder what could possibly be the reason. You can't say age like a lot of people try to say for years, because Aang is older than Korra in the new movie, and he's getting tricked and killed, and people are still defending him. So I wonder what could possibly be the reason why people are willing. Korra does receive hate because she's
All right, gentlemen. The conundrum for the day clearly is Korra overhated, or is she indeed rightfully so hated? Now, my position is I feel she's overhated. Reason why? Because Apostle, what he says, it says in there in what he generally said about her. It's because she's a female. That's part of it. Because there's people who come in bad faith on the hate side that see a female lead that
That's a cop out.
has a bi-curious relationship dating style. What's the cop out?
Hating on her because she's female, she's bisexual. Those are just cop outs.
I'm so serious. I feel like that's also part of the reason why. Because like I remember people said they hated the ending of it, her walking off into the spirit world with Asami. I'm like, what's there to hate there? It's just the ending of the series.
I feel that's unfair for just about any show or movie where it's like the original had a boy or a girl and they just switch genders around for like sequel or remakes. Like, what's so wrong with that? It's like one I can think of is with the Children of the Corn reboot, where Isaac and Malachi were replaced with two new characters who were girls.
It's also funny that they say that a lot of people don't get upset about Aang making mistakes and Korra makes mistakes that they want to get into an uproar. And then he brought in the fact that Aang is older. Yes, technically Aang is 112 years old when he's thawed out, but you got to think about it. You could be in a coma at 16 and wake up at 25. Your brain is still going to be at 16.
But still at the same time, I would argue to that is this. He's known what he's been tasked to do since he was 12.
Yeah. Which honestly, you don't realize, well, you don't get told that you're the avatar until you're like 16.
I disagree with that. That's been a hot debated topic that like literally Korra was known that much when she was like what, a tot. So it's like
See, it was given to her because she was already a prodigy bending 3 of the 4 elements.
And it's like
honestly, that brings up another question and another conundrum. How many crossbenders are there? Like, you can bend an element, you bend 2 elements instead of the one that you were born into or trained.
You mean like lava benders, metal benders?
No, I mean like you could bend water and earth at the same time.
I've never seen it.
Because lava bending is just a variation on fire bending with earth bending tendencies. Just like how redirecting and shooting lightning is basically a firebender technique with water bending movements.
See, that's lower. I have to get into. I have to know more about to get on his opinion. But it's. I think what he's saying in it is generally warranted because, sure, like you can say she messed up multiple times, but she still has done enough to fix the issues that messed up. And the people saying that she's hated because she brought the spirit world into the real world. Honestly, I would think that could be also there's a negative to that, and there's also a positive to that.
It has been stated by fans and some of the
Avatar books like Ying Chen, Kyoshi, Korok, and Roku's story, that whatever the previous Avatar did to either bring peace in their way or find balance in their methods led to a conflict for the later Avatar.
So,
If Roku, because think about it, if Roku would have
had
stopped his
killed
friend,
killed
yeah,
Seldon.
yeah, then Aang wouldn't have, had to run away or been frozen.
Or
But
wouldn't have
then
lost.
again, the Avatar would have been seen as a beacon of war instead of a beacon of hope.
But and see, here's the thing when it comes to Korra, I look at it like her with the spirit gate is a positive and negative. The negatives being obviously it messes up both realms, but at the same time it brings the realms closer together.
Yeah, but then
Because
also the new Avatar that's coming in after her is now seen as a beacon of fear and it's hated.
see, here's the thing, right? Like if y'all stopped and thought about it, like two things that Korra and Korra and Aang struggled mainly with was their connections to the spirit. That's the one thing common denominator that they had on both accounts. It doesn't matter what bending that they could use or learn or struggle with. Neither one of them was very spiritually in connection.
Well, Aang's excuse is the fact that when he was supposed to be taught that, he was already going to be transferred to another air temple to train safely. And also, it was a role that he really didn't want it thrust upon him.
At the same time, you can't deny the fact that he, regardless,
Besides,
when given the chance to figure it out, he couldn't let go of his earthly possessions.
yeah. Also, Aang was the youngest earthbending master until his granddaughter came along. Which is funny because I found out that for the air nomads, in order to be an airbending master, you either have to master all of the trainees from the various air nomads or create a new airbending style, which he did at fucking 12.
And
Yeah. The air scooter is his contribution to airbending.
then also Tenzin made the air rider too. But the point being is this, right? Like sure, like I said, it melted up both realms, throwing everything in a whack. But at the same time, it also like kind of brought people close together because you stop and think like
I'm gonna go see
what
Grandpa
would it
hop into the spirit world.
what would it be like if what would happen if like everyone generally lost any and all just what's the word for connections to the spirit world altogether, because most bending comes from the spirit realm, right? That's where bending truly comes from. It's still spirit realm power, right?
Okay, right now I have like two concerns about believing the Avatar Last Airbender.
Because think of the original Avatar. What's his name? The very first one.
Juan.
Avatar 1. He went to both islands and they pretty much collected all bending from through the spirit through the island turtles, right?
Yeah.
Problem being is like if you sever that connection to the spirit realm, what will happen if you just if more and more time goes by, the the connection to the spirit to spirituality just dissipates and fades away.
Because I know for a fact waterbending is spiritual because of Tui and
Mhm.
Lao. the earth and the moon and water spirits.
Mm-hmm.
And waterbenders learned by watching watching the moon push and pull the tides in and out the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Earthbending came from badger moles.
Yeah, but
Airbending came from bisons.
But this thing, right? What if the badger moles and the spirits like them just disappear altogether?
But the badger moles aren't spirits, though.
And you learn, but guess what? The connection comes is spiritual, though, if I remember right. As well as the sky, as well as the sky bison, the dragons, the even the yin and yang fish. If those relationships are severed, right? Especially in the spiritually, will that the question I have, when benders become obsolete as well as like non-existent?
Possibly.
See, so you see that that would make there is some good to what she did in combining these realms because one thing is guaranteed that I think she understood through her experience as well as Aang's their connection to their avatar and Robert was very very tumultuous, very difficult,
Yeah.
as well as the spirits. Literally, like her own her own friend, her own master's daughter, master's daughter had better spirituality connection than her. Trying to think who had a better spiritual connection than his own teacher. So it's like there's good and bad, and then you talk about her person.
Aang never really trained properly to do the whole spiritual thing.
But he could though.
He could, but he never really trained properly. And
Had
Korra
was something.
like all action and wanted to throw hands until she lost her avatar powers and felt like she had no place. Then she started focusing on the spiritual stuff.
See, here's the thing though. We have to be fair about Aang. He had his chance to. He just
Everybody had a chance to. Hell,
it's like what's
that?
that?
The water avatar before.
It's ironic. It's ironic, right? That his chance is a representation of Buddha itself, and you have to let go of earthly possessions in order to achieve higher. In order to achieve higher being.
Yeah.
And he could not let go of those earthly possessions because
he
they
couldn't
made
let go of that. He also, when he talked to Avatar Yang Shan on the back of the lion turtle, because he wasn't even going to the spiritual plane, he was just talking to on our plane of existence.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking to him on the back of a lion turtle. But yeah, when he talked to Avatar Yang Shan, she told him that the Avatar like has the duty to the world, not just what he grew up believing. He has to do what's right for the people.
Good point.
And he couldn't even do that because he caught bodies, but he never took a life.
So it goes to show you that, generally speaking, that both are flawed. So it's and there's so I feel that the general consensus of we hate Korra just kind of throws it off to me because I sit there and go like, why though? Because she's just as flawed as the last guy we had, and the last guy we had was just as flawed as the previous guy before him. Because Roku himself,
Roku could have killed Sozin.
Roku couldn't see and Avatar Kyoshi herself.
She could have did more instead of like she focused on like her general people.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she was the Kyoshi with the violent temper.
Avatar Kyoshi was pretty much she's more so the probably the most aggressive and self-centered
Yep.
avatar
Sec-
you have.
Second, she's the most self-centered one, but she's the second most aggressive.
Behind who?
Yang Shin. She turned a air temple into a slave prison.
God, I didn't read those novels. I did not. I did not know that. I didn't read those novels.
Also, what's one of the things Aang talks about the most during like his whole timeline? How he's like a vegetarian and don't eat meat.
Mm-hmm.
This bitch was eating steaks every other week.
Yeah, and kind of throws a wrench into a role.
Also, her contribution to airbending is the breath. I don't know what it's called. I just call it the breathless technique, where she airbends the air out of your lungs, suffocating you.
Oh my, that sounds terrifying.
Oh, that that timeline fits. I just realized. I just realized what that is. That timeline fits.
Yeah, but also, she only learned it because she was tired of fighting combustion benders.
Whatever happened to Azula after she was defeated?
Zuko kept it, like the comic said, Zuko kept her in prison for a while. She still went like mentally insane.
Didn't they use her to go find his mother?
They tried, but she wasn't cooperating.
So she never changed her ways and was still evil throughout the whole series.
I wouldn't say that. Well, yeah, she was evil, but it was more so. It's the reason why I say I don't like being put on a pedestal, because once you're like up there, you believe you're above everything and what you do is right and just. But then as the stories began to like progress and start to wrap up, you start to slowly see her decline mentally and psychologically.
Just like Nancy from The Craft.
Yeah.
And so clearly, since you showed us all those cycles of avatars pretty much being flawed, does she really deserve the hate that she gets though?
Started with Yang Chen. Yang Chen was a bloodthirsty avatar. I know. I'm working my way up. Yang Chen did shit because she felt like it needed to be done. Also, played around with a dude that he was only there for her to be pleasured and then to spy on other people. Korok, the waterbending avatar, he was the go with the flow avatar up until he lost his wife, and then he led a crusade into the spirit world and killed a lot of spirits. Kyoshi was dedicated to her people after she made Kyoshi Island, and still went after those who wanted to cause war. Roku could have ended the 100-Year War and stopped the Fire Nation then and there, but his conscience wouldn't let him kill his best friend, and also the Avatar would have been seen as a symbol of war instead of a symbol of peace. If Aang didn't run away, he would have died a lot sooner, and then the Avatar would have been reborn into the next cycle until they got to the next firebending Avatar, in which case they would have used that to further push the war and take over the war. Take over the world. But if Aang hadn't done what he did, then we wouldn't have Korra coming to step in. And Korra's whole deal was, just trying to figure out what she's supposed to do as an avatar. Where Aang didn't want to be the avatar, Korra wanted that more in the world than anything. To where she felt like, I was gonna say she felt like the same way Azula did when she was put up on that pedestal, that she was unstoppable and untouchable. But
then she gets humbled though.
Yeah, she gets humbled.
And so she stays evil like Chloe from Miraculous.
No, not Azula. We talk about Korra now.
Oh,
Korra gets beat down. She gets pummeled. There, I will say, I disliked Korra only because it was more so of the fact that she was arrogant and didn't like listening to those who was trying to help her.
But I chalk it up to pretty much teenage angst, though. That's generally how I chalk that up.
True, true,
I
that too.
wouldn't really know because I've only seen clips of the show, but Korra seems okay to me. And again, that scene where she was on a date with Bolin and they had a burping contest.
And also for those people who are either still watching or watching this later on, who say Korra could never win on her own. There were times that Aang fought people by himself and he couldn't win.
For example, the first time he met Azula.
Oh damn. Honestly, that first meeting and them fighting, that was him more so trying to figure her out. After a while, you can see like every meeting up until she zaps him out of the avatar state. Aang learns a little more and improvises a bit to fight her. So yeah, Aang couldn't handle some people, but if it was an opponent that he already fought, he can mix it up and add to what he did the last time, or go at it from a completely different strategy, anticipating some movements and things that he's seen him do before.
While I'm at it, am I the one who thinks Aang, like, in the original series when he was voiced by Zachary Tyler Eisen, am I the one who thinks that his voice sounds a little bit like Justin Bieber? That's not a bad thing, because
I never thought that.
But yeah, so question, you say she's properly hated, Diz?
I would say there are some things you can hate on her for, but there are other things that were either beyond her control, or it's just fans being. Yeah, I'm choking right now.
Get some water. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So there are some things that, yeah, she could be hated on for certain things, but everything was not her fault. There were things that were either out of her control, or things that were, there were some people who say, "Oh, I could have handled it differently." Really, take a 3-on-1 and see how you would have handled that.
It was 3-on-1. I remember. What was it? The Red Lotus.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my God, I watched too much.
But yeah, there's some things that I'm like I can agree with, and then there are other things like, oh, it's because of her gender, it's her fault that she led one guy on to date her brother,
Oh
to
my
date his brother,
God,
only to break up with that guy to date a woman
that is so
that did that in the first
stupid.
place.
That's the one that generally pisses me off, because I'm like, these are the same people that say they don't like shipping. Crazy, right?
Yeah,
Because I'm like,
we don't like
shit,
ships.
I find that whole love triangle thing. I blame her and Mako, especially Mako, because Mako was being indecisive fucking prick. Let's be real. And Bowling was the only one in the right there, because
Mako
Bowling was
takes
the
sides.
honest soul and just generally had feelings for people, and he deserved better than the both of them, because
True.
because because Mako was the worst one, because he would honestly try to point blame as if he wasn't
Bo Lynn got the better end of that deal, because didn't he end up with twins?
He went ended up with Opal. but yeah, that's the case though. Um, that's really the case in that sense. It's more so like Cora is pretty much just experiencing like feelings of attraction, just just out of nowhere. But more so, Mako is what playing both sides, having his cake and eat it too. So he's really the one that's the piece of shit here. And then he tries to gaslight Bolin. But Mako was the piece of shit there, okay? And it was worse. He would lean into it probably because he had a chiseled jawline. Honestly, if I was Bolin, if I was Bolin, I would have socked him in his chiseled jawline with the whole rock. That's one. I know you're my brother, but you gotta run the one with me because one. How the hell are you trying to gaslight me? As if I'm wrong for trying to I guess hit on my teammate when you literally have a girlfriend, and despite that you still hit on the same teammate you know that I was
That's
into.
about Mako.
Mako was the piece of shit. Okay,
At least he's handsome.
Mako's a fucking hypocrite and a whole piece of. And then it was worse. He never actually had no honest consequences to the shit to the shit he would do.
True.
Is he a tsundere?
And what was her name? Who ran the police force?
Not Top. You talking Top starter?
Yeah.
Tough Bayfong, Lynn.
Because she was talking to him after he joined the police force. And the funniest conversation, like, you broke up with the Avatar, you got off easy. I'd never let Tenzin live it down and walked off.
So yeah, he never faced any true honest consequences. Probably a person I think who literally held him to any kind of consequences was fucking Kasumi. And she told his ass ride in the back of the car. And I was like, thank you, girl. You
ride bitch.
I was like this, clock it. Clock it. That guy is the real dog here, okay? Not Bolin, not full on Korra. It's that prick over there. Because he's the one that's just playing with everybody's emotions. And then at the end of season one alone, he decides to finally fully commit to Korra, and he's sitting there like it wasn't a full on commitment at the same time because he didn't officially break it off with Kasumi. So it's like you really didn't face no kind of consequences to when you believe it playing with everybody's face.
Even Scott Pilgrim faced some consequences.
Yeah. It's baffling me to me people don't see that and don't hold. It's not Korra full on. Korra only cares about 25% of the. Oh no, 35% of the blame there. No, it's that motherfucker. he thinks he's just right there. He just think he's just some kind of fucking playboy and he can just like move and groove around. Why? Because I look good. That's it. I think. In retrospect, he's a douche. And worse than that, he has time. This tendency to be a self-righteous douche because like he talks down to people as if he's so high and fucking mighty. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Diz, am I wrong?
That's a nice bird.
No, you answer me, Diz.
Hold on. Let me go check this bird out.
I hate you, dude. No, but yeah, that's really it, Ty.
Well, Mako does sound like a little rough around the edges and probably a tsundere.
No, Mako was a tool bag.
Well, I haven't really watched much of the show, so I probably wouldn't know.
If you watch it, you'll be like,
Mako felt more like season 1 Sasuke.
No, I wouldn't go so as far because Sasuke at least had like he didn't lead nobody on. Mako felt like that guy who's like trying to think a guy who I can see Mako subscribing to Andrew Tate.
Damn.
I can see him subscribing to that, like being a wannabe playboy. It's generally him. Like
Well, he's handsome.
he'd be like, I can have
That
any
draw
girl I
line.
want because I'm awesome. And you're like, dude, you wear a scarf because you have emotional trauma. Go fuck yourself.
But Bolin's got the better attitude, though. I have to admit.
Bolin's the better personality because he just knows who he is and it just tries to have fun and be himself. Michael always has a douchebag persona walking around like he's owned something, or either worse, he is high and fucking mighty. When you're just sitting there like, okay, bro.
Okay.
I'm sorry to go on a whole rant roasting Mako, but
Nah,
that's
you did.
that's generally the guy who out of all Team Korra Avatar, the only real character that pissed me off the most was that douchebag. Then he finally grows up in season 3 and decides to join the police force and just avoid what any kind of like opposite sex altogether, because he's done enough damage. But when the likes of Bolin's doing his own thing and it's like he is and pretty much leaning into being the same persona that he was for the past 2 seasons, he pretty much tries to be high and mighty to him still, and you're like, I was glad when Bolin told him off. Oh no, he wasn't Bolin. He was a Numtuck. That's what it was. He told him off to his face. I was like, thank you. He's a douche. He can be.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh no, I was doing like TLC. So why creep? But he's a douche. Yeah. Beating his hands on the down.
I wish he's a douche.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that's the only one in the team I've really pissed me off because I was thinking at some point this high and mighty tool bag is gonna have some kind of like consequences to his actions, how he treats people.
We gotta wrap this up because we're on like 2 hours and 22 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
All together, I think Korra is just like any other person, and the hate is just honestly undeserved. Then that and my friends have been. What would you say?
I said one believes that the hate is undeserved. One believes, yeah, there's some reason, but not all of it's her fault. And one who has a great set of hair.
And yes, my friends, that has been another Kuma's coming.
Waifu!
Hey, Hentai Time and Anime Time. We want to give a big shout out to our newest sponsor for Hentai Time, Waifu Wear. Check them out on their website, www.waifuwear.com. They have all kinds of gear. They have stickers, pictures, shirts, sweaters, crop tees, hoodies, and even waifu banners, and more. Did you guys know what waifu stands for? Okay is slang for an anime girl. Wow, I need a waifu in my life. You have to go check them out today. #WearTheWaifu. Go to www.waifuwear.com. Thank you again for our sponsor of Hentai Time, waifuwear.com.
Where is my sweet waifu? Lost to the hollows, misty dew A phantom calling soft and true. Oh, waifu.
And that's how you put Chris to sleep.
No, I was going to bed.
I swear, one day I'm just gonna ask Google to make the best waifu, just waifu based song ever. I don't know, between that and where's that other one I had? That one, this one.
Blue light glow on my face, a digital sun-soaked space. Looking for a JPEG heart, a perfect work of art. Where'd our waifu to fill this quiet room? Where'd our waifu chasing pixels in the gloom?
Waifu wear hats. Waifu wear shirts, hoodies. Wait, let me stand up for this. Hoodies. I need to get a new one. That's probably the only reason why I'm going to South Alabama Con, just to get me some new waifu wear stuff. Yeah, shirts, hoodies, sports bras, shorts, slides, swimsuits, chokers if you're into that. www.waifuwear.com. Where the waifu, looking everywhere, trying to find you. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw here, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. We are everywhere and nowhere in the ether. Not we're everywhere and nowhere in the ether. I was about to say we're everywhere and nowhere in the morphin grid.
It's morphin time.
Titties.
Play the clip.
Shit.
A titty here and there is fine.
Hey.
Morphin time. Cosplay. Comics. Anime. Novels. Film features.
Can I say it?
Yes.
Hentai.
That's the Sixth Ranger.
I thought it was and the Ninth Ranger as well. Hey.
Doshinji.
OVA.
Manga.
Oh Lordy, what are we doing for hentai tonight, Diz, man?
Thanks to whoever uploads the stuff that is on Oceanvale to a certain hentai site that I frequent to get ideas for this segment. What is the wildest plot or story mechanic that you've ever seen for a hentai? And Ty, since you don't watch hentai, the wildest plot or story mechanic that you've ever seen for an anime?
You want mine?
Yeah.
Forest and enemas.
Elaborate, please.
I don't want to.
Ty, you want me to go next?
Sure.
Cause do you know what I mean by forest?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean by animus?
Yes, and I don't want to know.
It's it does leave it again.
Okay, I understand why. All right, mine. I just recently watched this one where this teacher works at a school, and it's like the students already don't respect him. But since he works
Yeah.
late into the school, he somehow got a mysterious card that every time the clock strikes like 6 p.m., it transports him into a world with either one of the students or one of the staff from the school that he works with. And what's funny is they both say, "Oh, this is a dream world," but once they come out of that that
Dreamland.
yeah, once they come out of that realm, they still have memories of what happened. And it's like it starts off with three of his students at well, not all at the same time, just at like different times. And these are like all 5 to 6 minute long episodes. So he goes in. First, he starts off talking to them, going like, "Look, I understand that you don't want to be in school, but you know you're a lot clever, you're a lot smarter." Then the students go like, "You know what? You're right." And then they do the deed, and then it comes back to the real world, and then they go up to the teacher and be like, "Hey, teach, how about that study session you was talking about? Maybe I can convince some people to come and we can try that." And even one of the faculty members was like, "Hey, before it was like, I don't understand why you think that you can do this when you're no good at your job." Goes to the dream world, gets sit there with her. They start having a one on one. They do the deed. Then the next day, "Oh, good morning, Mr. Iwawada. Oh, by the way, if you need help with papers in the faculty room, I'll be happy to assist you later." And walks off with a smile.
I mean I think I've actually seen that one.
It's like a persona was actually a hentai.
Then you also got
We're changing hearts.
then you also got what's something that you never think that blows your mind about it. The God. K, K, Kosaku Spirit.
Kosaku Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now that one I don't know about.
My turn.
Raper possesses a man's body and just goes on his rape session every other scene.
Gross.
Oh, that's Tiny Evil.
Hmm.
It's a hentai called Tiny Evil.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a tiny, lolly adult woman who either possesses a female to have sex with the man that she's haunting, or make her body tangible and forces him to do the deed with her.
And the thing about it, he calls them his he calls the girls his sea sleeve.
Okay. Ty?
Well, I have several I want to talk about. Like, certain shows that are like almost deconstructions of magical girl anime, such as Kemper in its own way and gushing over magical girls, like where it's like,
I'm sorry, Ty.
One of the girls is like a blonde girl who looks all cute and innocent, friendly, but foul mouthed and ready to fight anybody. And just the whole concept of that, just a girl becoming the villain against her will, and she suddenly enjoys being a sadist to the magical girls. And Kemper is like
Go ahead,
kind of
Bruce. I'm
eerie.
sorry.
That's what I perceive it as. And
Yes.
another I want to talk about is
Also
anything,
there's Inohara Snatch.
any like the two animes that I've seen that are made by, I forgot the name of the company, but I know the name of the shows. Bunny Pets and Popey the Performer.
I heard Bunny Pets before.
Two aliens, a sun named Corona, and a moon alien named I forgot his name. Oh, Crescent, I think. Who's crashed on Earth, and they live in this dessert-shaped house with a woman who looks like an adult version of Darby from My Friends Tigger and Boo.
I hate you, Diz.
And some of the episodes are bizarre, like where Bunny, that's the girl's name, falls in love with this guy on TV, and she's just pretending to feed him cake, and one of the aliens pretends to be him, and she's like feeding him cake and like is ready to do some like BDSM with him or something.
Oh.
But then she sees him on the real actor on the television with the girl, and Bunny is just heartbroken and slaps him and then shoots the alien that's disguised as the guy on TV, and she starts crying. Like she literally shoots him with a machine gun.
God damn!
These are your pets. You're treating them badly, and you especially show favoritism, like treating Corona much better than Crescent. And again, the fact that she looks like Darby, and like her name is literally Bunny. Bunny, that's her name. And like, aren't these supposed to be your pets or something?
Diz.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you let me finish what I was saying?
Everyone should know Popey the Performer.
I don't.
It's about this teenage boy who's like a clown, but he's in a costume that looks like a rabbit jumpsuit. Or
Wait. Back up. This is an anime about a clown?
Yeah. Sorta.
Jonathan, you should not be surprised. You've literally said on this show multiple times that there is an anime for everybody.
You gonna let me finish about Kazaku's spirit?
Thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw here, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Wait.
About that sleeve.
This look familiar?
Oh hell no! The fuck was that?
That's Popey.
The fuck?
Poppy or
hold up. Hold that back up. Oh,
yeah. That's hilarious.
Hold
Yes,
that
it.
back up.
Fucking bullshit.
Okay.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Play that too.
I'm dying.
What the hell
with you?
You gonna use that for me, Diz?
That
when
is
I'm
supposed to
trying to
be a
explain this to you?
17-year-old clown in a bunny onesie looking thing, and
This
the
supposed to
show.
be the Japanese version of Bananas in Pajamas.
I don't know, but he is unhinged. Like his show is unhinged. Violence, like abuse, especially towards his assistant, a wolf named Kitomono, and just all sorts of messed up stuff, like the sword swallowing episode. And there was one episode where it looked like he was flipping off the audience.
Oh, mercy.
And
Thank you guys
yeah,
for watching. If you like,
it's surprising that this is for children. Like this show was made for kids, but it's
if you want to induce nightmares in them.
Unhinged.
About that sleeve.
Thank you guys for watching. If you like what
you want to admit it.
don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. We are everywhere and nowhere in the ether. Next week we will see you soon. Also, hi, I was right. Glenn, you did not show up when you messaged me saying I'm gonna be late.
He always does that.
I know. I gotta stop holding out hope that he'll actually show up.
You actually hold out hope? I think Fox will be here before him.
Yeah,
I think Hero and Pickles will make a come before he does.
Probably.
Say goodbye, Poppy.
Nigga, get that thing away from me.
What's scarier, this or the Diego doll?
Yes.
About that sleeve. Get out of my face.
He froze. Chris froze.
Get it out of my face.
What about this?
Put ass in my face.
I gotta show this to Glenn when he comes back.
He put ass in my face. Get tie down here. Now I do not want to look underneath there.
Why you looking though?
Do I look like a lolicon to you?
You're right. Back to Ryu.
I hate you. Get that ass out the face.
Shake that ass, bitch. Let me see what you got.
At least cut off a Paramore so at least sync up.
Emotional damage.
Depression.
And just because.
Boom.
Ow.
Thank you guys for watching. We hope to see you next time. We gotta go to sleep because we have to be adults tomorrow.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Adulting stuff.
Bye-bye.
Ty.
Sleep tight fuckers.
Did this nigga just say sleep tight? Oh hell no.
That's a good ending. I'll give him that. That's a good ending.
No, seriously, I'm crashing.
Complete nerve authority.